What's good, y'all? Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesday here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. Or should I say this evening, because it's clearly about to be nightfall. But if you could, please hit the like button, subscribe button, notification button to stay up to date with all of my Teachable Tuesday videos. In today's discussion, as we continue the Skate Life series, I want to talk to you guys about the different spots within a rink. And this is mainly for my beginners. The reason why I say this is mainly for my beginners is because intermediate and advanced skaters know about this. I've talked about this briefly in a short, but I want to expand upon this a little bit so that way beginner skaters understand. I know I've been kind of, touching bases with beginner skaters a lot lately, but again, as I said in the previous video, it's because we've been getting an influx of skaters all throughout the skate community, not just here in Florida, but all over the United States. I peep what's going on social media. I peep what's going on YouTube. I see the vibes. It is awesome. It's amazing. And, I just be trying to help people out because I've been there. I ain't no pro, but any way that I can help, I try to do the best I can with it, right? So, to all my beginner skaters or skaters that don't feel as comfortable, if you will, in the rink just yet, right? Let me talk to you about the different spots in the rink and the misconceptions of it. So if you're a new skater, right, you just got on some wheels or you just got on some rentals and whatnot, you don't go skating that often, or we like to call the rentals brownies, you might be thinking that the best spot for you is against the wall. Why? Because there's support, because it's something that can hold you up if you fall. You think that it's a good spot to avoid a lot of people. Let me go ahead and correct that misconception. The best spot on the rink for you guys is not against the wall, because that is considered the outside. It is more so towards the inside. Think about it like this, right? You know what a rink looks like. If you don't know, feel free to look it up and then come back to this very spot in this video. But when you think about a rink, it's an oval, right? In the oval, you have different spots. You have the middle, which is where people typically do middle work. They do like freestyle, jam skating, if you will, different moves, right, that don't require a lot of space. Then you have what I like to call the inside. The inside is where the slower skaters go, right? That's where beginner skaters should go, / skaters that are not as comfortable yet, skaters that might be working on new things that might require them to slow down at a very dramatic pace, right? That's the inside. Then you have the mid-side. It's not really called the mid-side, but I call it the mid-side, right? That's where you have most of your intermediate and advanced skaters at, where they're not skating super fast, but they're skating at a well enough speed to where they're keeping up with the traffic at a moderate pace, right? That's where I skate at. I'm kind of I warm up on the inside, and then once I'm nice and warmed up, I go to the mid-side. And then after that, you have the outside. The outside is for faster skaters. It doesn't matter how slow or fast the tempo is. The outside is always for faster skaters. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Marcus, what if they're playing slow songs or slower music? The outside is still for faster skaters. So to all my beginner skaters out there, you want to make sure you stay on the inside, okay? That is the best place for you to skate, or the middle, right? Because you're being safe by doing that. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, advanced skaters, they know how to avoid me, right? Yeah, they do. But you might not necessarily know how to avoid them. So staying in the middle or the inside, I'm gonna say the inside, not necessarily the middle, unless you're trying to learn some middle work moves, right? Which you should make sure you learn the basics of skating first before you get to that. That will benefit you in the long run in making sure that you are safe and making sure others around you are safe. Because at the end of the day, if you didn't notice, it's everybody's job, not just your job, not just our job, everybody's job to make sure we are staying safe with one another, because we know skating is a sport. Injuries are bound to happen, but if we can avoid as many injuries as we can, it can continue to be a pleasant experience. All right, so that's it. I know this video was rather short, a lot shorter than usual, but I really hope this helped some beginner skaters. Again, your best bet is not to go on the outside stay on the inside, okay? And one of these days, I'll do another video to show you how you can maneuver through the inside. So I really, really hope this helps. I know it can seem scary being on the inside, right? You think people are gonna hit you. And I think the even scarier part about being on the inside is you trying to maneuver your way back off the floor. So I'm gonna leave this with you before I go, and I'll expand more on this probably in another video if you guys would like. But if you're on the inside, you're a beginner skater, and you're trying to get off the rink, and you're nervous, right? There's two things that you can do. Number one, if you're just learning how to skate, maybe get somebody to help you off the rink. Don't be ashamed. Ain't no shame in the game. You know what I'm saying? Or number two, let's say you do have a little bit more experience and you don't need anybody's help, but you're still a little nervous. My advice to you is to take one step at a time, go slow, all right? But be aware of your surroundings. And when you see an opening, that's when you go for it. Now, don't just run just because you see somebody's coming really fast. Because again, advanced skaters, intermediate skaters, they'll be able to avoid you. They'll see you coming. Because if you rush or make any sudden movements, it can cause an injury or cause you to bump into somebody, best case scenario. So you do that, get off the rink. And as far as getting on the rink, just wait until you see there's an opening and you're comfortable enough to do so and go from there. Sometimes you might have to wait a while, and that's perfectly fine. The most important thing is for you to be safe. All right? Anyways, that's it for the video tonight. This is Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you so much for joining me. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Much love, and I will check in with you guys soon. Peace.